We're in international cargo here in Johannesburg, and the lions are now about to be rolled down the ramp, and they'll still be in their crates, and then onto our vehicles. They'll be on African soil, and then we'll get to the ADI Wildlife Sanctuary in about 4 hours.
Okay, so in many ways they're not on South African soil until they cross that line over there. This is them actually entering South Africa. And Jan, you've dealt with all the permits. These are effectively African citizens again, just like they should be.
African citizens, they've got all of their permits. No one can remove them from South Africa without our permission now. They're going to be at the sanctuary for the rest of their lives, and they'll always be protected.
Yeah, this is it. They cross that line there, they're in South Africa. This is Coralie and Goliath coming home. Two animals that spent half their lives, 10 years, in a circus cage. Big thank you to the people who made this possible. Free Life Association. And Tonga Terre, Qatar Airlines cargo. You know, it's taken lots of people to get together and transform the lives of these animals. There's Karen, our sanctuary director, checking in on the animals.
Coralie, she's on this side. She's going to go on the single car. Okay, Goliath, she's lighter, believe it or not. He will go on the trailer.
It's a massive moment when you get through all the paperwork, all of the CITES, all of the customs, and the animals are finally here in Africa. We can kind of finally relax now. Their next journey, and it's been a damn long journey, is to the ADI Wildlife Sanctuary. And a massive thank you to everyone who's been cheering us on. We've been reading the messages every stop on the way here, and it's really appreciated that the world is rooting for Goliath and Coralie. Their life begins in the next few days. They're going to be put in their house tonight, keep them warm. It's just gone a bit cold today, and then they'll be released into a smaller enclosure, and at the weekend I hope everyone's going to join us, because they're going to be stepping out into a much bigger enclosure. Not their permanent one, but a 2.5 acre enclosure. So I'll let you watch them unloading. These crates are designed for minimum interference with the animals, because it's been a long journey with multiple stops. As you saw on the journey, it's very hard to see them in there. We're not going to try and get a shot of them here at the airport. We want to keep them as calm as possible. You can see they're going through a lot. They must be wondering what the hell is happening. We'll not point the camera in properly. We won't really see them properly till we're back at the sanctuary.
will pick it up. Because my mind a little bit. No, they have to turn it, yeah. So sometimes. No, Mike. You was shy. Yeah. No, something like that. But yeah, no. You have to be. What if you are Guyana food. Thank you very much. No, we got a copy here. 你想我在鼓上呢。
So they're both almost fully loaded here. You can see Jan, we spend so much time at airports, we have ADI fluorescent jackets. So there's some of the people who helped on the side of that crate. Free Life Association, Tonga Terre, D'Aquiel, and of course Qatar Airways Cargo, who donated this flight. You can see now some of the things the sanctuary needs. There's this trailer, we've got our vehicles. These are all the costs that go into doing an operation like this. I don't think you need that. External 90 centimeters, I think. Should be including the handles.
I've asked them to make it we've made a new one.
There's Werner, who's a key person at the ADI Wildlife Sanctuary. These don't create such a clear airspace as our original.
Make a plan anyway.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah. We're still live. Do you want to give an update, Jan? And tell people what's happening next, where they come from?
Yeah, okay. So, I'm sure everyone's been following this in bits and pieces, but we're loading up. We finally got ourselves out of customs. Always takes a bit of a while to get through that. And they're going to be on their way to the ADI Wildlife Sanctuary in just a few moments. We're going to put some shade cloth on top just in case it rains later. It's very cold but brighter than we expected. So we'll do some final checks and we'll get underway. They can tie everything down, we'll be underway.
So although it's a cold day in South Africa, you know, these lions have spent 10 years in a circus cage going through winters in Europe, so it's nothing that's going to really faze them. It's not like some of the animals we bring from Central America where they're used to sweltering temperatures all the year round. So they should adjust fairly quickly. It's easy, and as we saw with the Q86, they came from a very hot climate and transitioned really well, so they should be comfortable. To give people a background of these animals, is this rescue wouldn't have been possible. In fact, I'll go. This rescue wouldn't have been possible but for campaigning to end the suffering of animals. This is because France has banned the use of wild animals in circuses, and that's thanks to endless campaigning, the investigations of ADI in our campaigns, and that has led to a series of I'm just standing in front of a truck at the moment, of regulations before the ban comes into force in 2028. Those rules enable Free Life Association to do an investigation, show they were breaching the regulations, and Coralie and Goliath were seized. So they're the beginning of the end for the circus industry in France. And if you're in a country where animals are still kept in tiny cages on trucks to entertain people, keep campaigning. There's 50 countries with a ban now. Let's get a lot more of them. And this is the reality of getting laws for animals, getting laws that really protect animals. This is the reality. It transforms their lives. They're going to go from a tiny circus cage to the ADI Wildlife Sanctuary in South Africa. I'm going to leave you with the lions and tigers again. Nothing, just lions. Just finishing giving them some extra water there. They were both really splashing their water around on the fly, putting their feet in it.
Okay, have we got more for Goliath? You do water for Goliath? Same thing for Sorry. Sorry, Goliath.
Okay, I'm going to give the lions some water.
So we'll perhaps do something similar, but not so sharp at the edges.
So you want to give them motivation?
Yes. I think if we do that, I would maybe need to have one food and one food. Yeah. Do you want to do it up?
I'm just going to go up and see if we can see the lions. Yeah. He's right at the end of this thing. He's really intrigued what's going on. I'm going to take the camera, but we won't get too close. And maybe... There you go. Sorry this isn't a better view, but that's his glorious big mane there. And there's a little glimpse of Goliath's eye. He must be quite bewildered. He's been in this crate for a long time now, but he has been very calm. I think he's been happier on the journey than Coralie, but she is a very lively, feisty lioness. So we're getting close to being ready to leave now. We might I can see him very well, but I don't think it's good enough to see on the camera. Sorry about this. But he's looking very relaxed. Must be baffled, but he's looking very, very relaxed. So he's lying down. He's got his head up. He's just glancing around. Trying to see out, which is so there he is. So Karen, how do you feel? Another mouth to feed at the sanctuary?
I think we're all very excited actually. You know, we're now taking over from you guys that have done the hard work getting them this far. But yeah, everybody's really looking forward to them arriving at the sanctuary. So yes, it's kind of another mouth to feed, as you said. So, you know, if anybody wants to contribute, it would be much appreciated. But it seems to be this time of year is a good time of year for us. Last year we had the Kuwait 6 arriving, and now we've got Coralie and Goliath. So.
It's just one day off the anniversary of the arrival of the Kuwait 6. So I'm just going to go to a distance. Guys are preparing this cloth, not so much for warmth or shelter really today. It's in case it does rain on the way back. There could be a thunderstorm in the 3 plus hours that we'll be driving back. So we'll be covering up the crates now. It really has been a terrific journey thanks to Qatar Airways. I mean, you're talking about saving maybe $20,000 by them donating all the services, and maybe more than that, given all the extra support they've given us. So that's a real breakthrough, and it enables us to focus on actually saving these animals and feeding them. This is the beginning of 10 years of feeding and looking after the animals. This cloth enables air to get through. They won't get hot and stuffy in there, but it also will stop rain pouring in if we go through a thunderstorm. She's been more anxious. She's been
very curious about everything that you do in there. You try something out.
Looks like he's coming to say hello to Karen there. I think we're going to be wrapping up now, so...
Absolutely, we're going to wrap up now so we can get on the road. You can see they're both almost ready to leave, and we'll make our way to the sanctuary. Just really one final appeal. You've seen what can be done when people get behind these animals. They need you to rescue them and then look after them for the rest of their lives. These two, born in a circus in France, lived the first decade of their lives in a circus. They're going home to Africa. The next decade of their lives will be in freedom. So please sponsor them, please donate, please send us everything you can for Coralie and Goliath and for all of the residents of the ADI Wildlife Sanctuary. We'll see you soon.
So we'll be live again at the sanctuary, probably releasing them into their night houses, keep them nice and warm overnight, and then in the morning again we'll be seeing them put those great big paws on African soil for the first time. Thanks everyone for watching.